What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy LegendGuy Ninja Toys, whatever you want to call me, and we are back with some more Hogwarts.
You would be wise not
Legacy.
to underestimate this student. Their aptitude for magic is beyond anything I've ever seen, and I've been teaching a long time.
It is a joy to have such a student.
It can be.
There you are.
I received your owl. I was able to speak with LegendGuy, the goblin I mentioned before.
What did you learn?
He and Ranrock were close once, but they had a falling out.
You believe he can be trusted?
I believe he's trustworthy, yes. He seemed sincere, and Serona Ryan trusts him.
Very well. Supposing he can be trusted, will he help us get to Ranrock?
I retrieved a stolen helm he hopes to return to Ranrock in order to regain his confidence.
You have been busy. Let's hope your efforts result in our learning something about Ranrock's plans.
LegendGuy did mention that Ranrock is searching for something, but he couldn't say what. Perhaps that helm will yield some answers.
Ranrock is searching for something. I feared as much. I've heard an unusual amount of activity, goblins and wizards, I surmise, when visiting my portrait at my castle.
Rookwood Castle?
My former residence, yes. That castle is also the location of your next trial.
I'm sorry to tell you that Victor Rookwood, evidently your descendant, is a dark wizard in league with Ranrock.
My descendant? A dark wizard? I'm afraid we've no time to waste. Despite the obstacles that clearly await you, you must get to Rookwood Castle immediately. Not only is it the location of the next trial, it is home to a source of power that would be devastating in the wrong hands. I do wish we had the luxury of time. However, I do not doubt your abilities. Find my portrait there as soon as you can.
Very well, sir. I'm on my way.
Best of luck.
No time to waste. I'll meet you at Rookwood Castle.
Just gotta find it out of all the places. I can't even remember where it is. Travel clothes, not right on it because it's dangerous.
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
Over here!
Took him long enough to get here.
What's going on here?
Professor Rookwood was right. The place is crawling with Victor Rookwood's lot and Ranrock's loyalists. They're working together, all right, but it is not a friendly alliance. I'm sure you'll agree that we need to find a way in other than the front gate. Let's go.
I've used unforgivable curses on occasion. Fortunately, I'm not looking to be forgiven.
Revelio.
Absurd, isn't it? Ranrock wants us to find the child. But which child?
We could take every child we find to Ranrock.
Petronius Totalis.
sounds like a lot of work.
Revelio.
Just tell him we looked. Well, if he asks.
It does sound easier. Let's do that.
One of the best meals I've ever eaten.
Petricus Totalis.
You turn around, buddy.
You can't stop Ranrock's rebellion!
Okay.
You won't survive this, Mayaka!
Up there.
Release me! You won't get away with that.
Expelliarmus. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Levioso.
See what's his
If I'd known your plan was to dig up half the
I
country.
wouldn't have to dig if you could simply manage to bring me the child.
We wouldn't need the child if you hadn't sent a dragon to retrieve the container I spent months and countless ministry favors tracking.
You let them board the carriage. My options were limited once I knew it would be inconveniently beyond my reach at that infernal school.
Have you not acquired enough power here? I allowed you to tunnel under my family home.
Allowed me? You are here only because you are descended from a keeper and may at some point inadvertently become valuable. We had an agreement. I will share with you the power that I discovered if you locate the stores of magic that are yet to be found. So, unless you want another demonstration of my power, a power that you one day hope to wield, bring me the child.
We already knew they were after you, but now we know they're digging for stores of magic.
And Ranrock knows about the Keepers.
Yes, I caught that too. Professor Rookwood said that you'd understand more once you complete the next trial.
Let's get into that castle. Revelio.
Why?
Any special word you want me to pass on to your mum? Bonzo! Give it back! I'll make you wish you were back at school!
Up for a bit of dying, are we?
Hardly felt. Stop that right now! What are your
No.
thoughts on electricity? To your knees! No! Can't believe us to get away with that!
This will not go well for you. I shall avenge your death.
I'm just warming up. You've made a great mistake. No, don't.
Expelliarmus! Potato! Stupefy! Leviosa!
I will.
Repender! Expelliarmus!
So you don't have anything to say about that magical spell I just used on those
Revelio!
poor people? You know, the
Expelliarmus!
kind of like, you know, certain set of spells that shouldn't be used, but you know. Those are bad people, right? Shouldn't matter if it's an unforgivable curse or not. Right? Thanks, Professor.
I suppose that's the quick way down.
What? You were already down here. No.
Revelio!
Something, anything.
Is there something to those symbols on the wall?
There is. I've seen symbols like these before. I need to find all of them and cast them quickly in succession.
Ah, okay.
Goblin
Incendio.
tracks. They're a step ahead of us.
Revelio.
Let's see where they lead.
Oh my.
This must be it. The store of magic and the source of Ranrock's power.
It looks empty. If they've taken all of it, why are they still here?
Ranrock said there's more to be found, and if he's right about that, it may or may not be located here. Wherever it is, we need to find it before they do. Where is that portrait?
That is some magic.
I heard something. I was hoping that was you.
Second, boy. See, look, he was holding out.
Professor Rookwood, the goblins and dark wizards who've overrun your castle are digging for stores of magic and have broken open some sort of container.
No. Things are more dire than I could have imagined. If, as you told Percival, a goblin in his vault was wielding a powerful magic, then they have somehow learned. It cannot be.
And sir, they know you were a keeper. Ranrock used the term.
This makes no sense. How did... We shall discuss this later. Right now, you must complete the next trial.
Just tell me where I need to go.
The power you stand to wield must first be fully understood. The trials will ensure that. Power without knowledge is dangerous indeed. In the wrong hands, we will simply have to outwit Ranrock and my unfortunate namesake.
Very well, Professor. Tell me where I need to go.
I shall reveal the path. Professor Fig must leave you now.
Revelio.
Bye,
I would join you if I
Professor.
could. I shall await your arrival in the map chamber.
Yeah, you do you, Professor. I gotta do me. Gotta get these trials done, get this power. You know by now. Can't be helped, Professor, sir. Being as I as the chosen one, something like that now. What has changed here?
Leviosa. Accio.
Remove that one.
I need to reposition that pillar to climb out of it. Perhaps the archway is the answer.
Oh, it's a chest in the side.
Revelio.
Something else.
That pillar is blocking the path. I'll need to move it. Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
He wants to catch a bait. See? Well, alright.
Expelliarmus! Crucible! Flipendo! Leviosa!
Good that did you?
Wow. I believe I need to proceed to the left here, but how?
What else was it there? I think so.
Revelio.
Yeah. Miss you. What's this all about now? Ah, but I see.
But no leg near it for me to grab onto. Cruising.
Ouch.
Expelliarmus! Cruising.
There we go. Okay, so that has a platform. So I need to drag this platform down, but how exactly? Let's see one of those circle things. Oh.
Hitting those marks readjusts the archways. Perhaps there's a way forward from the other side of this one.
Here, I suppose.
Is it possible to pull one of those blocks through the archway?
I'll be back in a second. Trial and error, trial and error. Alright, I figured it out after much trial and error. It just had to pull the block through, make it change shapes, and yeah, it was... What? Right. Shit. Still. It's crazy to look at, though. I see.
Revelio.
But see.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
What am I supposed to do here? This thing ain't gonna float through or fit through here.
Revelio.
That it? Just to get the treasure chest down? I'm guessing so.
Revelio.
Another trial. Oh dear, this one does not look fun whatsoever.
Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Protego. Expelliarmus. Stupefy. Expelliarmus. Accio. Blazing. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
Hit him with the wombo combo. That ain't Falco. You wicked big fella. Nah, this stuff is alright.
Expelliarmus. Glaciers. Expelliarmus. Leviosa! Crucible! Accio! Basic!
Whoa.
Potato! Stupefy! 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 Places! Potato! Stupefy!
Sorry about that. Gotta go.
Expelliarmus! Incendio! Potato! Stupefy! Places! Stupefy! Accio! Expelliarmus! Stupefy! Places! Stupefy!
Why does it? What do they even have in that slot? That I believe, yeah.
Confringo! Potato! Stupefy! Places!
Nah. Done. Done with the crud. Sick of you.
What a relief. Revelio.
One popped up, I heard every time. Random. Where you?
Revelio.
Anyway, swell strike to time. Have to give that a look. But here we go. More stories, but I want it. I'm gonna be quiet now.
I must say I'm curious to hear of Isadore's travels.
Do come in. Please, have a seat.
I have a bad feeling about this last thing I'm gonna say. Well, let this continue.
Isadora, we are all most intrigued to hear.
We're ready. I've something to show you. Father, these are my colleagues from Hogwarts. Father hasn't spoken since my brother died. On my travels, I confirmed that which I've always believed. That we have the power to take away pain.
Isadora. What have you done?
I took his pain.
This is uncharted magic, Isadora. You can only see what has been sealed in the jar, and we do not know what power that may hold. But the traces of that magic are different from what I've seen before.
Thank you.
Yes, we might have done something good, but the consequences. What? Just like me with using this dark magic. There's
You're
gonna be
back.
consequences.
And in one piece, no less. It is good to see you again.
Professor Rookwood told me about what happened at Rookwood Castle.
In light of the dire circumstances in which we find ourselves, it is most fortunate that someone so competent is following this path.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep the second artifact safe as you've advised.
Good. Are you ready to move on?
What was the glowing strand that Isadora pulled from her father's chest?
It was pain. You will understand more about her actions as you complete the trials.
I'm ready for whatever comes next.
In that case, introductions are in order.
Allow me to introduce former Hogwarts headmistress, Neve Fitzgerald.
How do you do? I must say that I was not entirely surprised to learn that a student had been completing the trials. I've always believed Hogwarts students capable of anything they set their minds to.
Thank you, Professor. It's a pleasure to meet you as well.
I am certain that you are more than capable of completing my trial. However, I must first, how shall I say, prepare the location of your next trial.
We trust your judgment, Professor Fitzgerald. You should know better than anyone how to manage the inconvenience of, well...
A vainglorious and exasperating headmaster? Indeed I should. I shall confirm that everything is in order immediately.
Of course. Professor Fitzgerald needs some time to clear the way forward. Until then, you should continue to hone your magic. If you learn more about Ranrock and Victor Rookwood's activities in the meantime, please let us know.
Very well, Professor. I know. Continue to hone my magic.
You do learn quickly. Hopefully you will soon hear from Lodgok as well, and we shall learn how he fared with the helmet you retrieved. Well done today, as always. We shall speak again soon.
Alright. Now it's winter. They were walking around if it was on a side quest, it was too cold and it wasn't even winter yet. They're walking around just fine. Alright, bring on the letters.
Natty told me about your run-in with the poachers. I have some news about them as well. Can you meet me soon? I fear that some of what I uncovered has to do with you.
Okay, next.
When you have a moment, please stop by the Room of Requirement. Deke mentioned you might be interested in learning how to breed beasts.
Yes, that would be wonderful. Anything else? No, just walk right through.
Assignments all...
Teach you the exploding charm, Bombarda. Once you have completed the tasks I've set forth, speak to me after class.
Alright, now let's take a look at what we have here. be about well, since that one's already pretty much complete, we might as well grab that on camera. Should be a short, sweet one. I don't know what the requirements were, but I guess I done did them. Oh, Moongave. Her like cats. What happened to this boy?
Excellent. Salazar Slytherin's spellbook. Meet me in the Undercroft. I found something.
I take it you're ready to learn.
I completed your assignment, Professor. I'm ready to learn Bombarda now.
Good. Now, this spell comes with a caveat. It should only be used when necessary. The exploding charm, as you might suspect, can hurt people. Use caution when casting it.
Is this something we should be learning in school?
Better for you to learn it in school, where we can instruct you properly as to its use. Now, you must be precise in your wand movements. We don't want you blowing your hand off. Go ahead. Nice and steady wand movements.
But they won't teach us
Remember,
any of the curses
the exploding
or
charm
nothing?
is highly volatile.
Easy peasy.
Well done. Now, let us put it into practice, shall we? Go. And try it on the pumpkins.
Bombarda!
Excellent wand work. Cast the spell just like that every time. Assured and in control.
Oh, yeah.
Excellent. You have it well in hand.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alright, next. Quest. Speak with Sebastian at the end of the crowd. Alright. We shall do that then, probably in the video. Well, after we complete his quest, that is.
What are you up to now?
I'm sure it's something to do with another curse or something. Who knows? This was gonna be a good game, but then those curses, you know. Everybody's gotta try.
You'll never believe what I've learned.
Another curse?
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
It was hard to do, but casting Crucio was our only option.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
I see no reason to involve Ominous.
I'm glad you agree. When I know more, I shall send an owl.
Well.
And don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Ominous, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
I am not letting this go.
You didn't have to break stuff on the way out, big guy, but alright.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I know what I heard. You knew I wouldn't agree with this. Going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
I knew his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library. Noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
Some references Sebastian mentioned in the book do worry me.
I'm glad you understand. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further. But if you think he might, please let me know. It would mean a lot.
This stuff. Well, since that one was so short, let's go talk. Oh my goodness. Why in the world are you going way out here in the middle of nowhere? What? Huh?
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
Yeah.
Pleased to be included.
Time for a jaunt, I'd say.
Let's take old girl and we're riding. I believe you thinking. Wait, I don't have it in my inventory anymore.
Time to go a little quicker. No need to race now, my friend.
Thank you. I'll come back to pet you at home later.
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Highwing is safe and home.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poacher's best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way.
Oh, that's what's jumping behind. Centaurs. Centaurs.
A centaur. Tread carefully.
We're not here to harm you.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
We want to be rid of the poachers.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious. That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water. This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Pelt. Poor beasts. Revelio.
My ear slots are full. What?
This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it. Still smoking. They can't have been gone.
Yes, I am. Green must go. I have one more pair of green glasses. Better not get a green out of this. It's a green. I don't know. Alright.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this.
Neither do I.
How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures, though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
I heard
Protect her!
Head in the clouds!
Accio! Expelliarmus!
Confringo! You just got lucky!
Places!
That's proper football, that is!
Expelliarmus!
Ah! The lab!
Bombarder!
That was the wrong button. Wrong button again.
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out.
They weren't much. Of course.
Reparo!
Excellent. Actually, we need to put that on there. A Wigan Wild potion.
What in Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Hauntel Hall.
The name makes sense now, and the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded it is here. How could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted. That's a brilliant idea.
Who's that? Someone over. Don't know what Victor was thinking, striking a bargain with the Totalis. Revenue.
Now we'll do what we didn't need. Entry with the admission only.
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Ah, I say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. I say, if every last wizard is run through with a blade, then violence is...
It's Totalis.
Pudding. You patrol the other day.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her odds, shall we?
Wait a minute. I thought we was going in silent. The battle it is then.
They've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Revelio.
Let me gather some currency right quick.
Hello, Hamura.
Alright. Now put it in the bag. Why did she open it? What?
All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The elements of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
What I wouldn't give to be
Careful! Ramrock one is dragon intact! Only following you. Don't think you'll get it out of here.
You're the one we're looking for, ain't you, poor friend? Careful.
I'm sure it's a bit harder than such arrogance. This is impossible! Shall we finish what we started? Like we... Never mind vegetables. The land returns to those. Let's get this over with. Now to finish the job. Cover up wine, coming back anyway. Barely felt anything at all.
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up.
This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
be brilliant. Easy girl, we're not here. I hurt you. There you are. Be free. Be free.
This way.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
Since the dragon we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
Not when you're me.
Should we expect trouble from the poachers, given the trouble we just caused?
It would be foolish not to expect it. They're not a forgiving lot. I'm sorry to say that you likely have a larger target on your back now because of what we just did.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
Achievement! The Defender of Dragons. Save a dragon. Heck yeah. So do I have the egg on me? Is that what we're looking at here? Of course. I'm gonna take it home and hatch it. Alright. Good luck getting out of here. Yeah, I'ma just teleport back.
It's time you learned the transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, attend my class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the term.
What does it mean? What do we need to do? Click the field guide page into the harbor. Easy stuff. But I'm going to end it here. I just want to show you my sweet emeralds. There you are. Let's get everybody petted and fed. Come here, Highwing. There you are, girl. Yeah. Daddy's home. Oh! I'm gonna end this here. Dear, no. I'm so sorry about that, my man. It's my bad. Anyways, thank you all for watching. If you're new, subscription would be appreciated. Also a like for that. I'm gonna need a lot of likes for that because I feel awful for that. That was just the worst thing ever. Thank you all. And as always, I will see you all in the next video. Hopefully I don't hit another one of these. First, let's let you see how we can eat some food, you know, just so you know that I'll feed you. Good job, Hogan. Alright. Bye-bye.